So, a lot of times you'll see ARs and some AKs and multiple firearms and weapon systems have this type of stuff. It's adjustable, you can move it to wherever you want. To determine where you want it, and it is not the farthest out that is good, like a lot of countrymen and rednecks will say, and shooting like this is not ideal, as I've mentioned before in my other videos. What you want to do is make a 90 degree with your arm, place the stock right on the arm, and wherever your wrist ends is exactly where your stock should end as well. So mine is at this position, but let me show you an example of where it's not a good idea. So look, if you see the buffer tube, my wrist is right here where that rubber band is. Not a good idea. I want it to be where it ends, where that buffer tube just ends right on my wrist. And with your how to grip a handguard, you'll see a lot of airsoft guys and LARPers. No, well, not LARPers, but a lot of like wannabe guys. What they'll do is they'll do this crazy C-clamp like way out there on their handguard. It's a terrible idea. What you should do, the best way to grab onto something or hold on to an object is not like this. Because the thing is, if I told you to grab, like lift an 80-pound weight like this, you are not going to last. However you're going to hold weight, like a heavy weight, like where you're literally going to lift it, this right here is the exact angle where it should be. See this? It is this angle of where you want to hold that weight. Because the thing is, whenever you're in a prolonged situation where you're holding onto that gun for a period of long time, it's going to really cut down, or it's really going to hit your arms and your body really hard because of how long you're holding it. So you have to find a comfortable position, but not too far out to where you're literally hanging loose on your arm, just enough to where it's comfortable and you're still able to push back. So my position is right here. See this? It is just at the position where I would lift. Literally just at this position where I would lift, right? All I'm going to do this time is just bring my arm out. See this? That's all it is. I'm not, never C-clamp anything, because here's the thing. Your red dot, your thumb gets in the way of your red dot, and you want, whenever you're aiming down on your target, you want to see your target as much as you can, meaning that you want to keep both your eyes open. That's another subject, but you put your thumb on top of that, on the 12 o'clock position, that blocks your view, unless you have a high-rise mount, but most of the time you don't want your thumb, in my opinion, you don't want your thumb on that 12 o'clock position because it blocks your view, and you want to be able to see through your glass, like, what is he doing? Is he reaching for anything? Like, do I see him, like, putting his hands down? Is he not following instruction? Or, like, he's doing anything with his hands that could pose a threat or anything. And a lot of new gun owners are going to panic when they see that a threat hits them. They have, like a lot of people are going to carry out that 6 o'clock position, like literally like, oh, no, don't shoot. And you have to be able to see through your optic or whatever, however you're aiming, and see their motions and make sure that you see that if they're reaching for a weapon, like they're slowly loosing, like trying to drop their hands, trying to reach for that weapon. You got to be able to see that. With that thumb in the way, you can't see shit.